250, it's threatening. Xyber's on site, gonna have to fend them off. The hunt from Astralis is on. Multiple targets, Dupree provides us one on the way in. It's tough, but with the last few bullets, he manages to make it work. Dupree's lining up another. All onto Exile. Very capable hands, and you can see Dupree wants to extend this fight, and Exile's on the hunt. He has the bomb on his back. Dupree will hear all of this. He's just hoping to win the aim duel. God, he is so fast, Dupree. Heading bank, good positioning from the CT.
Good for a plant here as well. He's cornered both of them coming through spawn.
Oh, it's so close, but he gets it down. And now they're both coming in from a predictable angle. Dupree, if he does swing wide, it's a messy duel, and they do tidy things up.
All right.
Round from Mr. Dupree.
Yeah, I like the aggression coming out of the gates here from Astralis. Flank from Megas can come in late as well.
It's going to come down to the rifles. What can Exile, Hobbit provide on the way in? Dupree to defend with that M4. Tucked into the smoke. Oh, it's potent, especially considering Magisk. He can just get let off the leash, do what you want. Dupree, 30 seconds, device on a passive line, should be able to punish another on the scout. He does, Exile and Hobbit, however.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly, Gambit have the sight. The frags have come in. Shiro meets Magisk. He actually managed to land a shot, though, so Magisk is working with just 9. That does put Gambit into a good stead. It kind of falls onto Xyber, and the MP9 is really not the weapon for the job. A flash to get his teammate up bin. They're playing this smart. All on that toilet side. If he could just find Hobbit, the nade has landed, but Hobbit, again, quick to respond on that Galil.
But no kit for this.
Oh, he's absolutely cream crackered. The M4 perhaps going to be the best he can pull out of this one. He actually wants to punish them as best he can. He's looking for jewels. He will be given one.
Needs to grab an M4, needs to get over towards long. Hobbit's not going to allow it. That is the last frag of that round, and we're 1-1 tied up, so good stuff for Gambit here out the gates. There's 30 seconds left. There's time for them to dip on back down connector.
I just got to be able to call that, though. Device. Shoulder spotted. Shiro does have a smoke, might be able to bail himself out of trouble. Or do they want to commit to this? There's 24 seconds. They're walking into the mousetrap. It's ready to be sprung. And they have to commit to this now. The time, it points them into the site. They have to commit. And lying in the smoke, lying in wait is Dupree. Can he punish? Just by knocking him off the bomb, it may be enough. Nafany survives. He needs to plant. Device still from bank is threatening. And that bomb, it's just about gone down. Magisk late to the challenge. Only 2 CTs remain. They haven't found enough. No frags to really bail Astralis out of trouble and to justify the Deagles and Kevlar.
It'd be a heavy lean.
Nerdy. Is that monster? It's a deeper way towards the barrel. So interesting as they challenge them. They do want to fight. They want to lock them in. But there's a lot more than they bargained for on the end of that monster tunnel. 3 more members and they're coming in. Magisk can't control the spray while flash. There is an AWP ready and waiting. Device yet to frag. This would be a crucial component of the defense. He's gone now. Only Dupree. He's threatening though. A 1 versus 3 swiftly becomes a 1 versus 2. Nafany forced out of the sight by the flame.
Oh, Nafany's opened the door. Still a bit of a fake here, and Shiro's even getting rid of his AWP. But they're heading back over towards B.
Gobbled up that bait.
Hook, line, and sinker right there from Dupree. Now, as soon as this bomb goes down, he's got 2 hard choices to make. I've already mentioned no defuse kit. If he wants to head back over towards the B bomb site after being duked like this, they can be pushed up. And now we can't even save that AWP of devices. So in a situation like this, if Dupree can get back over before that bomb goes down, he might want to contest smokes. That gives...
If he was to hit one of these, he's going very, very quick. And now, hunting that short angle. Jail and... Oh, this is such a great crossfire from Gambit. He can't win the duel. Nafany knocks him down, and Gambit extend their lead 4 now to the CIS squad.
Hobbit's molly perfectly timed Dupree. The lick is heard. He'll have to dip on back. Nade in exchange, so Hobbit's taken a chunk too, down to 50. And Nafany, look at this. One of his missions. He's taken so much space here. Look at the gap that he has pipped.
Oh, it's gross.
He has pipped a huge gap on this. If they go back for a B split and Nafany makes it into spawn on the flank here, we might see something quite large.
What does he do with this information? Like, Device is he not?
He's flanking long.
Oh, Device is going to be completely red-faced if this actually goes down. Magisk is soft rotating. Nafany has gone through a site, and now they've confirmed his location. Device has hit another.
Well, Nafany
changes his plan, and instead looks to catch the rotator. Magisk not ready for it, and the element of surprise is sprung. Shiro finding another on the AWP, and Device continues to lay it down. 3 for the Astralis AWPer. And Exile and Shiro look to put their heads together to piece a clutch Out of the hat, Device overextends above the smoke. Now at level playing field. The flash from Glaive.
Shiro's got to get a move on.
Where's that bomb? Where is that bomb? It's still long. The molly is everything, and now Bank can challenge. He doesn't have the time for this. 8 seconds, surely not. They are pulling it off. The molly, is it on the site? It's not.
Missed.
And now Zipex hunted. 1 versus 2 for him. Looking to come up clutch. Shiro just crab walking into the close line, ready for the... Oh, Zipex has a chance. And Gambit will snatch it away again in the closing stages, despite Device's heroic. They're coming back into the site now. They've previously committed into these stacked sites. Ooh, a traded exchange. Is Device going to be able to find more? He has with the Desert Eagle. Getting a bit uncomfortable now, a bit hot under the collar for the T's. It's Gambit into the site, losing another. Axel trying to do it all.
Surely not now.
And Nafany way too late.
No way.
Surely they've done enough with these Deagles.
Yeah,
Astralis for once. 8 seconds, Nafany pushing in. Magisk will stand in the flames, and he does deliver. Dupree's in a position to get early info, though, and I wonder if Nafany's going to sweep it. Oh, he's actually recovered a flash to sell it further.
Has to clear this. All this info for Dupree is enough to keep the stack on B right now.
Well, the rotate's being considered.
All right.
They've pulled Astralis back in towards the A site.
That's 2 players throwing utility.
That's a different answer, though. Device. Tested. He had a chance for the no-scope, but Axel again. Bloodshed on B. Shiro set with the bomb. Dupree wins a crucial duel, which puts Astralis into good stead for this retake. Magisk close to contest, and it's a missed shot. Somehow Axel keeps Shiro in it. I can't believe it. The incendiary will buy crucial time. That bomb needs to be planted. Shiro doesn't have the health for this. Axel trying to be the hero. He's pushing for all the frags. They're boosting. They may not be ready.
Seen it.
He knows it. Could this be the ace? Not to be. The bomb is down in time. Shiro, surely a dead man walking. Hunted down, and Astralis, a crucial round found. And Shiro is so ready for it. As it fades, takes the shot, finished off by Hobbit. And Dupree's double AWP now in limbo. Responsible for too many parts of the puzzle. He's lost another.
Dave.
You have to. Magisk would have to find a quick double, but Gambit very rarely give it easily. Nice shot. Nafany's dead on long. Baits the shot, keeps moving. Dynamic here from Magisk, but as he falls, they have to accept it. Cut their losses. They won't be able to keep a thing. Yeah, Zipex is just going to have to accept his fate here.
He's got to saunter away.
That was such an expensive round for Astralis.
But isn't it insane, right? The timing on that smoke, if you're Device, you go, all right, well, I've got the smoke. If they push through it, I'm going to have the advantage here. Even if they slip through and go up towards long, that's fine. They still have to walk into my crosshair, right? As the smoke starts to fade, which we know players are nutmegging, they're sitting in those smokes, trying to use them to advantage. The most uncertain time, right? That's when you're focusing on it as hard as you can. Shiro jumps in. Yeah, hey, how you going? Leg shot. Hobbit is already there. He has pipped the gap. You could see Device swang back out, right? He swung back out from Divider to clear. He can't clear too wide, doesn't want to give himself up all the angles. And Hobbit knew those details to the perfection. Able to just crouch on past, get himself a power position, and assist on getting into that site. That's round number 9. Hobbit
as well with 2 entry frags. Let's not completely forget about that. Zipex doesn't get to keep a thing. We haven't really seen Gambit. I mean, they're always there, admittedly, but other than Axel just walking up short and getting 2 frags, we haven't seen them need to do anything more to take the site. I wonder, speaking of, if he's going to be punished, there's a chance, and Dupree set up for success with the nade blown off. Blowing off the door, holding that angle. He wants more, and he swings out for another. Inter's down. Completely locks them out of this round. Hobbit, scoped from Zipex. Just picking them apart here, a perfect CT defense. This is unfamiliar for Astralis. They'll be cherishing this moment. As the final few frags do come in. Well, there you go. It was considered compulsory, and they convert. Yeah, there's nothing to report Playground. What does that do to your setup? You're boosted. Spotted. Nafany will execute them. Another fall of an Astralis member early into the piece. Glaive now, that's his 12th death. He's not been having a fantastic time, just 5 kills to show for it. Hobbit and Axel working their way into Monster. They think they've found the gap, and they are charging in. Look at the speed by which they've taken space. Now Magisk, and Zipex can't deal with both of them. Astralis' B defense shattered, and now rotating into Nafany's happy hidey hole. He'll find another easily. And Device, he's jiggled out, he's hitting some shots, but he is cream crackered. 11 for Gambit. That's the reality we're living in. Overpass, it's their pick, and they're showing us why. See if Astralis can turn it on the T side. In the full first 15, we're into the...
Against Astralis.
Yeah, against Astralis, by the way. Now, Glaive,
Hello.
Yeah, a chance. And Exile, he doesn't miss these.
This kid's
He's
a
put
robot,
two
man.
down just like that. No sweat on his brow whatsoever. And Nafni ready for the long. Device does put him down. Exile more passive into the site now, rotates on its way. Astralis looking to advance, and Hobbit does catch a goosh. They've recovered a little bit of the util from the dead in-game leader. Maybe that smoke now deployed will set them up for success. They still need to overcome this man disadvantage. In eyes with Exile as he still lives on. A chance from these Glocks. Nothing's connecting just yet. Oh, and more damage. Hobbit, however, again, with his USP. And it is only just Dupree. A chance, but not enough. Exile, 3 in total. But the fact that he completely turns a 5v5 into a 5v3 on the drop of a hat.
We've seen something towards long, so info now. No rotation coming out of the B players.
Oh, Shiro spotted and blind. He's surely dead. Surely a clean one. Dupree finds it. Exile's alone on the site, and he's lost his life as well. This is 2 from Dupree on the entry, which does put the A site under question. Nafni considering a nade for the plant, or is it just going to be an Astralis-esque save?
There it is. Makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. Not the big guns that Gambit brought into that round, but they'll be able to get some guns dropped across, keep themselves a little bit more threatening in the next round. But there it is, the first gun run for Astralis. This is the start.
He just needs to do that every round. Dupree just needs to kill both CTs in quick succession without them trading.
Yeah, Shiro needs to get caught out of position, which very
and
rarely
flashed,
happens.
yeah.
Okay, that seems easy.
Right?
Yeah, not too many problems. So it's going to be 13-5. Hobbit hanging around. Let's see what he can get done. The MP9 in hand. Well, that's nice. He might even get a second.
Well, you might even get an AK-47 for his woes.
If it's on a dime. Nafni's
Nafni?
laughing. Oh, need longer arms, Hobbit.
No.
Please, please.
Oh, nice. Nafni does manage to preserve at least one in their battle for preservation.
That's a big deal.
Glaive's supposed to be selling something. It's Shiro, quick to find the frag. Now Astralis running out of time. 24, here's the go. Hobbit swings out, enters, combines for the first. Now Hobbit needed to find one. Magisk only the one as well. The site is theirs. 14 seconds. Can they get the bomb down to contest on the site? There is one. Nafni walking up. Won't be able to deny the plant. He just gets down in time. And Zipex does not have the bullets for this fight. Has to reload. A 1 versus 3 for Astralis' hopes of a comeback here on Gambit's pick. Readies his aim. First duel. It's not going to happen. Exile very quick to the draw. Gambit 14. Boosted up for the underpass. Yeah, this is a new setup from them, and it does seem to have cost them. And enters frag early. Hobbit juking it out. How does he get away with 2 and the bomb, no less? It's fallen under enemy control. Astralis in jeopardy. Device does have a chance to find Exile. That's if he's even considered this as a potential angle. He is walking on in. Exile, AKV AWP, and it is going to be Device who prevails. Hobbit caught with a pin pull. Glaive surely cooks him. Oh, the smoke. It extinguishes. He's going to get pre-fired. They have to find him. He elevates on the pallet. No, he gets another one. Absolutely ridiculous. Snatches another frag from the face of defeat. 2-on-2 here. Could go either way. Shiro perhaps going to get launched into a uncomfortable spin. Device is on the hunt with this 180, surely not in Shiro's repertoire. Device has got this one any day of the week. I say that, that's if he checks. He's so worried about Optimus. His eye's still on the scope. Field of vision completely locked out. Who is going to find each other first? Look at this, great camera work.
Very awkward. Zipex is with the
The whole round hinges on this. He's considered it clear. Zipex might come out knife out.
Oh, no.
He does. Oh, and he didn't spot him. Jumps across. Shiro knows. And now Zipex is sitting dark. Shiro, we can't believe his luck. And the trade doesn't come in because Device has only got 13 seconds to plant Optimus. Maybe his best bet. It's going in. Rotate one from one side, one from the other. The smoke will buy him crucial time. Nafni that's crawling towards the smoke, like a moth to the flame. Device is making a lot of sound cues here. Shiro baiting in, Nafni for the push, and that's as easy as it gets. Gambit snatch it away, 15. Oh, and Exile's gone aggressive in the face of a man disadvantage.
Shiro's rotated over now as well.
Axile is essentially single-handedly holding half of this map hostage, and he finds Glaive as well. What do Astralis do about that?
They head back up. They still have to get past Astralis. He's dumping so many nades
Did he actually
right now.
smoke it? That's nuts.
Giving
He
himself a
smoked
wider
them
angle.
off, and now he's putting more bullets into them. Magic's gone. Device on notice. Axile just holding this whole team to ransom. They can't get away from him. Another frag from Axile. dupreeh in trouble. Next victim on the plate finally bails himself out of trouble.
2v2.
Flash from Shiro.
16 seconds. They have to
towards
go.
the
They have to go
underpass.
now.
They're going to be very loud about this. Zipex trying to get the smoke down in time. Inters knows what's coming. 9 seconds. He just needs to kill the planter. Oh, and the flash is good.
That's it.
They have to be planting.
Oh.
Inters. What? The fake? He's not going to get it in time. There's 2 to find, and there they go. 16 found in quick fashion from Gambit. It's out, charging down mid, and a CT flash even catching them. Now Magisk ready for the duel and goes down. Device does burn, as you've already highlighted, Chad. And oh my goodness, it's over already. Double on the T-ramp with that pistol.
I didn't even get a chance to talk about how much utility Astralis just bought, and now it's just Zipax.
It's over already. Damn, Gambit. Okay, charging down middle, finding the frags. It's Nafany who manages to pull 3 out of the hat. Help Glaive channel himself up short with dupreeh's help. Flashes to follow as well. Starting into A now, and Zipex does need to find Axile. The hunt doesn't go well. Inters has actually found 2 from the site.
Needs more.
The flash might find them. Oh, perfect. Buying more time for the rotate. Shiro is there on library. Inters, his barrel spotted, but he still finds another frag. Inters has done more than they could have asked of him. And to come up clutch in the 2v3, it's Device and Magis. Bomb now down. This after plan, it won't be comfortable. Don't forget, Shiro glass cannon. Nafany working on this short push. Oh, and the molly. It arrives just in the nick of time. But Nafany's ahead of it. His Device going to be lulled into that false sense of security. They're working on him. Softens up Shiro and peeking into him again. Oh, but wasn't ready for Hobbit. Out of the balcony now. Gambit have lined them up. Can he knock them down? No. Is the answer to that question. Shiro successful on the retake. Falling out of the balcony. He wants a different angle.
Inter still has all his nades from this pit position, but he might be too late.
They're going just a pop straight into the pit. Axile provides 1. It's Inters again to step up well. Nade onto the nose of Magisk. Astralis, the bomb's on the balk. They need this frag. Inters is making it so damn difficult to find him.
Rotation's here as well.
Yeah, Nafany juking out, wants to clear top mid. dupreeh's waiting for this duel, and it's so perfectly placed into his crosshair. The frag that levels out the playing field, but for how long? Inters, that smoke won't last for forever. They really want him. Hobbit, crab walking into the site. Inters being forced into an uncomfortable set of circumstances. Still Hobbit dancing. And Glaive's not ready. Hobbit provides the overwatch, and that's double kill from him. And they want to pivot off. Park Glaive at top of Banana, maintain that control as best they can. There are 3 CTs on B, so this works to their favor. But that's if they can force Inters out of this mid line. He floats away. They're so loud about this. And Inters actually finishing off the job onto dupreeh. He's hit one with the HE.
They've slipped the net, but he's only got a Tech 9 for this.
Yeah, if he could find Nafany, which he has, it will equip him with an AK for the rest of this round. Snatches it quickly. Puts them on notice. More nade damage from Gambit. And if he could just find Hobbit, which is exactly what he's done. Astralis trying to pick and whittle away at this A defense. Inters is such a nuisance in that pit. You just can't do anything with him. Bomb, retrieval, a dream. Inters' timing doesn't favor him as the bomb is scooped up.
Has to go back down mid. Glaive's flanking this. This all comes down to Glaive. It's been Glaive's round. Device just needs to live. And right now, that is seeming very difficult. He's being hunted. Both sides.
And Shiro meets his deagle. Can he get away? Just about. He scavenges away not only the weapon, but perhaps the round as well. Axile and Inters, the A defenders. Glaive calls the site clear.
Oh, drops the bomb.
Steaming straight towards Banana. He's lost it. Loses his life in favor of the duel, and now Axile's push. Glaive is waiting, catches him on the reload. Inters spotted. My God, it's absolute pandemonium. A fake. Inters calls the bluff, jiggles slightly. Bomb's not planted now, Glaive. What do you do?
Have to sit it.
Inters bides his time. He has the kit. Glaive, low, health advantage. It just needs to be the headshot. The pre-fire's on there. He does find the headshot. 4 in the round. He does it all for Astralis. And it puts Gambit down into an economic despair. They needed that one for the Danes. Oh, just in the nick of time.
They don't even have a smoke for CT here, Alex. It just flashes a nade and a molly. That's it.
That's a good point. It's going to be pretty bare bones. Nafany back on this boost. No longer such a common pre-fire. Perhaps he's going to be able to find one. No. Glaive denies. A fresh mag needed. Shiro to punish on the peak, and it's missed it. Straight between the wickets. Hobbit still with a competitive round, though. And dupreeh and Device looking to, once again, synergize. Going for the AWP peak. He knows he needs to catch them on that CT rotate. Flashes do catch him. Peeked out. And oh my god, Axile. Org v AWP, and he comes out on top.
Another flash.
And no vision for dupreeh. They know exactly where you are. It's just textbook from Gambit. The retake, they just don't look like they have to break a sweat at times. They're walking up. Shiro can't believe his luck. Pulls the trigger. navi ready as well. Glaive wants to try and trade back. CT Incendiary will deter. He wants something. Okay, recovers the AK-47, but already the stack has rewarded Gambit with a 2-man advantage.
Shiro's already back over towards B. They've played this one perfectly, Gambit.
He's got a lovely banana smoke as well. He'll be smoking just in front of their faces as they turn the corner.
I feel like they have to go through this. Just pop, flash, and go.
Oh, this is a nasty pill for them to swallow. Shiro plans to peek out, trying to catch the timing.
Oh, what?
He actually no-scopes one of them.
Oh.
Hobbit doesn't finish off the job, but it won't be too long before Magisk falls. Bomb down. That's a dream for Astralis. navi trying to catch the spray on the cross back. There's just enough time on that. Just as it fades, he finds a new line. Needs Axile. Didn't spot him. Does peek out, and Axile pulls the 6th home for Gambit. They maintain all of those saved AKs, even the AWP that they recovered from their previous retake. Could they come CT ramp? Here they come, charging in. So much util sailing through the sky. Not yet to cross. They pause. The flames deter. navi ready and waiting.
Great nade.
Nade damage. The spray's even better. Hobbit has to get off his perch, and he does get away from their return of fire. But the bomb is down. Astralis have cracked the B site again. It seems so simple, but they seem to have found a recipe for success against this Gambit passive hold. Trying to force their way back in now. All from CT. And on the flash, Zipex confirms they're closing the gap.
No more nades.
Boost will be very potent. They get Glaive up. Thinks better of it. And it looks like they just want to play for the frags now. Well, rather the exits than anything else. Or is this the last second retake? We know how much they love it. And the frags coming in.
Last two banana.
It's dupreeh and Zipex. Someone's going to get on that bomb. The kit's on Shiro. And he does go down. Axile falls as well. And Astralis put it over the line.
Yeah, this cutting at noise. It's doing so much. Flash arch side, a couple of steps heard. The mid to B is always a problem. 45 seconds now.
Glaive using this shroud to wrap. It'll be Axile's duel on that mini pit. Oh, he hits it. The first bullet out of the Kalashnikov. And dupreeh's opened up the site as well. navi surely wants to just wait it out, right? You haven't got the health for this. Oh, spotted out. Bomb is down. Astralis looking for their 6th here. And with navi caught now by Magisk, it puts it all onto one man who's now way out of line, looking to save hold of that AWP. It will be the only real weapon Gambit get to equip themselves with.
The saved AWP, it hasn't been easy whatsoever for Astralis in the 7-round haul so far. And again, quick out the gate, straight up mid, they just silence them. But navi's playing close this time.
navi's ready, backs are turned, and he massacres 2. Axile fills the feed with his AUG, and he's actually ready for another. Inters as well, ready to contest. Gambit, so good at shutting down these A-mid pops. That's twice they've been in the right place for that early Astralis mid presence.
They've all rotated over towards A right now. They don't know where the bomb is, and it's on Device's back. So somebody has to deal with B, and that somebody will be Shiro, who's rotated back on over. Device needs to thread the needle and find a bit of a gap or hit a few bangers here. The Deagle's in hand, the AWP on his side, and utility there as well as Hobbit starts to float between bomb sites. Things are looking better for Device as the rotation starts to take shape. But these are hard fights to take.
You'd rather not be scoping on any of these fights either. As soon as he does, the rotate will return. So an element of surprise, and Axile catches him on the jiggle. 8-7, a very competitive half here on Inferno. As the fist bumps are exchanged, we'll be right back after a quick 2-minute break.
As the other 3, they corral their way up through the apartments, and they can just pop on in right now.
Vice is so interested, and it's a freebie into Winter's head.
In the pit.
Out of the pit, they circle strafe in nicely. navi's the late arrival. Glaive contesting lightly. Oh, Zipex, he's doing his diligence and does react quickly on with the dualies. Now they have short, and they're even getting onto the site. This is working well for Gambit, at least in their campaign for a plant. Much less so in their campaign for a round, but maybe they can turn it around. Starting strong. Shiro deals with that dualie setup. Hobbit again, and Axile's making it competitive. A 1v2. He can certainly now. He's hit the headshot. Won't be able to finish his meal. And Astralis is quick to the 8th.
Nothing's happened, and well, I say nothing's happened. There you go. Hobbit's dead. Glaive's got a big kill, and they're going up mid, straight in towards Device. He's set up for multiple kills here.
Look at this. It's come easy to Device. 4 on the M4. Oh, Device flashed off the line early. They're taking a lot of space. This is so threatening. Intis even going to molly out Magis.
Oh.
Dupree makes the Mag 7 work. Good catch from Jakey. Nafany's gone. And Magis, though tagged, lives on. Device, close quarters AWPing, has found that short aggressor. And now, well, Gambit will have to slow this down. Yeah, Hobbit spotted out and executed by Glaive. He's rotated in just in the nick of time. They're up a pad without a paddle, but Shiro's managed to get them straight set up with 3. All of Astralis collapsed in the blink of an eye. Is that enough to turn this round on its head? Magisk hears them above him. Short's a problem. He's looking the wrong way, and Axel jumps down. They're doing it. Just the 2 of them. Shiro just pops off to snatch a 9th. Zipex shaking his head. This round was ours. Shiro loses his mind. No hope back in. It's an AWP you're peeking into, and Shiro locks it down.
What a round. Great
round, and the heroics from Shiro. He popped heads and turned them on this very map a long time ago. So they're up. Util very light. Good grief. They might have to do this.
Going in.
Yeah, bare bones. They're just charging in. Zipex was still faffing around with his nades. He swings out, spots 1. Way more than 1 is the comp. Glaive stands and delivers. Coffin's knocked down. Hobbit trying to piece it back together again, but they've lost the bomb in limbo now, and it's such an uncomfortable recovery.
Have 2 smokes. If Axel comes and smokes spawn, Hobbit can re-smoke towards Coffins.
The CTs are starting to close the gap. The smoke will encourage this bomb plant. Astralis have no info as to how far across they are. Axel.
He's ready.
Oh, he's watching the boost. Hobbit trying for the transfer, but he's found a crucial frag to put them back into a good stead for this round. Astralis, they have that man advantage, but it's very late from Magisk on Banana. Hobbit finding crucial frags already. They're building the mental image as to how they have to handle this one.
Another smoke CT. That was picked up in transition.
Buying time, Axel dropping it. Dupree heading back for the incendiary. Molly's out that new box. This is going to be it. Hobbit has to find a safe haven, and he has got a duel now with Magisk. It's hectic. Exiles found them all. And now Device, no time, no hope. Gambit take it to the site. Hobbit and Axel combine for all 5.
Looking to explode again, Nafany. He wants to get stuck in.
This would be exactly what Astralis want. Have they got the perfect read? Well, they have. Yeah, they're committing. Astralis are in all the right places. Nafany does spot out the boosted player. Finishes in with just the final bullet. It's only Deagles from Astralis, and they're not finding the shots.
Bomb's committed.
Giro with that bomb is across, and Zipex is making them work for it too from that position. Now Glaive pushes out for another. Nearly on the last bullet. Zipex needs to stand his ground. He can't go down. Giro, hungry for a new Deagle, finds one. Zipex is still only equipped with his, and Dupree pushing through, tries for the Hail Mary, and will eventually go down. The rounds level out, 12-12 of Banana control. Off the flash, turning in. Look, Nafany! He knocks him down. A big find at a crucial round. Now Zipex on notice. Device as well has to rotate and at least acknowledge that there is going to be a potential B finish. Zipex, that's a very early smoke to be dropping. Nafany knows he's got you on notice. You're already looking for an answer to this B site. And they haven't even moved the bomb from T-steps yet. Shira's still posted up in mid. Passive on the apps as well.
Device and Zipex have traded places here because Device has a bit extra util. He can drop another smoke top Banana while Gambit are deciding where they want to end. There's been no presence towards top mid. You can see right here Dupree, he was still facing from that short side. So they were taking their last bits of info. That smoke dumped towards the B site now, and it looks like Device is setting up to gamble towards A. Gambit might be walking straight into this stack.
Yeah, I think Glaive's got a good read on him here. 30 seconds, it will be the A finish.
Or will it?
Surely, surely, being burnt out like that. Up mid, 25, Device under a lot of pressure. Good timing on the molly. Nafany doesn't care, and he gets away. 2 frags already from the in-game leader. And the site now under a lot of scrutiny. If they could just stop the bomb carrier, maybe Astralis can have it. Dupree goes down. Oh, they haven't cleared him. Magis can deny and win the whole round. He just has to find them. They're 2 already. Can't stop the defuse. There's only 3 in the grand scheme. Gambit will take 14. dupreeh acknowledged in that interview that this is the team that they were expecting the most resistance from. And my God, has Axel managed to find a burst of consistency to be doing it now, as he always has been, but doing it against Astralis' Inferno defense here. navi, as well as you highlighted, has really found a bit of a spree in these last few rounds. Xipex's Deagle just body damage. And dupreeh perhaps with the element of surprise on shore.
Oh.
navi, he's so aware. Just checking it in his peripheral.
Head on a bloody swivel. Just so many like procedural clears and checks, and always aware of the possibilities in these rounds. navi finds the final kill. Device falls 15-12 now.
Full investment, they saved for this. Playing for the overtime win, and Device again on the AWP is their way into an early frag, but they don't want to get go. navi wants to force the issue, and Flash Glaive completely executed. No chance for a rebuttal, as Xypex has to tuck and turn tail.
Look at this pressure.
It's so suffocating. Xypex on the jiggle. navi's ready for you. Springing to life.
He's open.
They want to take this right here, right now.
Going through.
Straight through. Device reacts accordingly. Shuts him down. Crucial find. They are across. A wild spray to try and deny. The tracer fire nearly seals his fate. The rotate's so slow. Axel in middle. Oh, he reacts in time as well. Only 2 now to try and voice concerns for Astralis. Otherwise, Gambit sealing it. Oh, Shiro stealing it, takes the shot. Tagged another. Only Magisk, no hope, no health. And Gambit take it in 2. Starting to become a bit of a habit. Gambit versus Astralis, they've done it. Extend their win streak and continue to demand the respect of hard work in the Counter-Strike scene. They are waiting in the wings for the winner of NIP Cole.